Hey guys, welcome to another vlog video. So today, right now I'm heading to the city center, the center of Athens. I thought, why not? I thought what I'm gonna talk or speak with you this time. So the first thing that I had in mind, I'm gonna show you some monument here and teach you a little about Greek history. Now, something you didn't know about me perhaps is that I was working a tour guide here. I was taking care of tourists and showing them around here and explaining some Greek history. Now I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, that's the monument. So where can I stop? Perhaps I'll go around there. Athens Road right here. I'll try to do it quick because I'm not sure the police will like me fucking around here. So in the right side of me, that's the Adrian's Ark. It's like a gate which Adrian built, and on the left side we have the Temple of Zeus. Normally it's the place where all the tourists come, and behind the gate you can see the Acropolis. It's like the monument of the city. So this ark, built by the Roman Emperor Adrian, he lived on the 2nd century, and he was a really known guy here, or like in the whole Roman Empire, but particularly here in Athens. Basically, the Athenians so liked him that they gave him like Athenian citizenship, which is something I would gladly have, but unfortunately I cannot build something of this sort. So this Adrian, basically, he built many stuff here. He upgraded the city. So what is special about this ark, this gate, is that it's built to resemble the transition between the ancient Greek Empire and the new Roman era. Basically, structurally speaking, you can see on the top is like the Greek style building with the columns and the triangle roof and the decorations on the columns, and on the bottom there's like the Roman structure of like the, how it's called, the circle shit. The Romans invented the circular structure roof style, and also like metaphorically it's like dividing the eras. On the front you can see like the Acropolis, which is like resembling the ancient Greek, and behind us you can see the Zeus temple, which is built by Adrian himself as well. The Greeks tried to build this temple like for 600 years. All the time they like build it, and then some barbarians came and fuck it all up and then again they tried to build it, and again, and nothing, until Adrian came and he like finally built it, and the Greeks probably really liked him for that. He was really proud of this temple of his, so he built this gate in front of this temple. So it's really interesting. There's like many interesting monuments here. I'm gonna go from here. This place is like full of history. I can walk here or drive here all day and find new stuff. So I'm gonna head to the city center. I'm gonna show you like the two main squares there, the Syntagma Square and the Monastiraki Square. The Syntagma is like the parliament, which you will see like right now. Oh, let's go. Normally I never go here like to drive with the car, like totally never. You don't want to drive here with the car. It's really crowded. And in general I don't like to hang around here because I like the roads. I live in like on the suburbs of the city and it's quiet there and it's nice. But if you're visiting here and you're a tourist, obviously you do not want to go to the boring area and you want to see like all the wonders and the monuments and all the tourist places. So you should go here. If you go here, you can see the parliament, like this huge shit. Here is the lawmakers and all this stuff. There's like soldiers there and everything. Many police here, which is why I don't come here so often. And there's like the central square. During the day, this place is very crowded. Like coming here with the car is like huge mistake. I can hear the fan of my bike already rotating. It's 83 degrees. After 80 it's turning on. You definitely don't want to stand here in the traffic, especially during the summer. Let's go there. I see like cops everywhere. I turned even the lights I have on the bike, so not to attract too much attention here. There's many like fancy, really nice coffees and bars and stuff with really nice tourist prices. And nice girls as well. Normally there's never parking here, so don't bother. And parking for like 1 hour here costs like 10 euros or something. Here you can see the Metropolitan church. It's more like a cathedral. I never really understood what is the real difference between two of those. For me, I'm a Christian, but I'm not really. Let's not talk about religion actually, and no politics, no religion here. I don't like to talk about topics that you can heavily argue. Like, whatever my opinion, someone is gonna be mad on it. Although it can be said on every topic, but especially religion and politics. That is my feeling. So I better not speak it about that on this channel, preferably. And here is the Monastiraki Square. Here is like the other main square, where if you want to like hang out or something, you should come here. That's one of the 3 main squares. The other one is the Syntagma, where we've been. And like on the left of me, on the parallel is like the Ermou Street, which is probably like you can call it the main street. The main street. You can see like the Acropolis is there. I got one time a ticket here for parking on a motorcycle. Don't ask. Yeah, and if you turn like to the right, like to there, maybe I can actually show you. Don't come here like normally, but normally there's like a restaurant here with many lights and stuff. Little cool, yeah, but now it seems it's off. It's not really the season. Oh, it's open though, but no lights. Yeah, it's February right now. The city is not really alive. Let's show you the third square, the third main square. It's called Ammonia, and there is the place to buy drugs or some stuff. It's all the sketchy people there, and not some nice place you want to hang around. But there's a really nice fountain there that I would like to show you. Yeah. Oh, where these cops are, right there I got a ticket for parking. Like right here where you see the vault dude, right here I parked, and not here, like on the pedestrian shit, where you obviously seen many people park, and so do I was like parking there normally because that's where I was parking when I was going for a tour in this area. And one time I got a ticket. There was a police there and they decided to give me a ticket. I came to the nearest police and asked them why I got the ticket, and he told me that you cannot park here. So I discovered that you cannot park there. On that day, there's actually was no one like was parking on the pedestrian on that particular day. But as you've seen right now, everyone parked there. So there's some particular days that someone go around the city and give tickets to whoever you want. So from that day, I never parked on that particular place. But I always go and I see people parked there. And here we arrive at the Omonia Square. That's the place where we should not really like go, but if you really want to see that fountain, you're welcome. So I also answer some questions someone asked me on the last vlog, and someone asked if I ever crashed. So the obvious answer is yes. I did crash more than once, and you basically cannot ride a motorcycle and not crash. That's like the natural thing that will come with that. You just want to make sure, first of all, that the crash is not that bad, and the second of all, that you will be protected and ready for it. So like I crashed basically 3 times that you can call it crash. Like one time it was not even on my motorcycle, it was on a scooter I was working on, and another time it was on my scooter where I bumped into a hole, like on a high speed. It was inside the city, and I like flew away. My front tire just stick inside the hole, and it's kind of like flipped, and I fly from the bike. On the first time, it was not even my fault. I was like driving on the right lane, and there was a lady on the left lane, and she decided she wanted to park, and she go like this. And she bumped into me, and I basically fly like that when she do like this. The scooter was total loss, and nothing really happened to me, like just few scratches on the body. Well, deep scratches, I would say. It was very painful, I remember. But yeah, that was like my most light one. On the second one, that was I fucked up my skin really bad. It was like when I was really young. It was like both of them happened on the same year, I think. Even when I was like 17, I think. I started riding at the age of 16. For the reference, now I'm 29. It's like when I really just started. And then there was a period where I didn't crash for a lot of time. And then like I think like 2 years ago I crashed in the off-road, but it's not really crash, I just like fall. And nothing really happened. I fucked my finger, but that's like was on the off-road, and I was deliberately trying to do stupid stuff and was not really that minded to crash, so I don't count it as crash. And the third time, it was also like 2 years ago. Actually, the off-road, I think it was like 3 years ago. Anyway, that was like my hardest one. So that time I was going like on the left lane, and there was a car on the left lane, but I overtook the car from its left, and the car wanted to do a U-turn, and I was going kind of fast, and I didn't even know that there was a place that he can do a U-turn. There was like shit that split in the road that you cannot like turn. It's like a blockage, and where he wanted to turn, there was no this shit in the middle, and I didn't know. So this car just U-turn. I bumped into the side of it and fly away. That time I broke one leg and one arm. I wouldn't say like really break, but it was cracked. I did the CT scan, and we saw that it was like cracked. But now it's totally healed. Like I feel no pain at all. It's okay. Our body is really amazing. We are like a chameleon. We fucking grow ourselves up, and I find it really cool. Like, you can fuck your like you scratch your skin and it's like open and everything, and the skin just grows itself back. So apparently the same happens with the bones and all the parts with our body. If you want to really think deep about it, all of us made of particles, and all these particles are once in like 3 years or 7 years, I don't remember, once in a few years, like all of them are changing. All the dust that you see in your room, it's just particles of you all around you, because you're constantly like putting dead cells away from you and new cells grow up. So basically, after a few years, all of you is like a new you know. Yeah, that's some deep shit. Hello. Now that's something that will happen to you a lot if you go slow. Never happens to me because I normally go fast. But many people I see like on the internet are getting really mad when that happens. Especially like in the USA. The videos I see there, they fight for like nothing. Like here it can be like totally normal and no one gives a fuck. If I do it to someone, he also not give a fuck, because on the daily basis everyone like doing that, and it's okay. Anyway, if you're on a motorcycle, you going slow, someone going to like get annoyed by you going slow, because as I told you before, everyone go here like little bit faster. But when someone doing that, is not that he's trying to fuck you up, he's just overtaking you, that's all. That's just my opinion. Yeah, so be prepared to crash if you're a new rider. And definitely, once again, I tell you not to do stupid stuff and go all in like you see on the internet. If you are a new rider, you should definitely take it easy. And maybe here I'll recommend some tip for new riders. As I saw, there's many people that ride, that they buy a motorcycle soon, or they want to buy a motorcycle and stuff. I really like to give advice for you. So if you're gonna ride soon, you're gonna buy a motorcycle soon, or you just bought, I recommend you not to do some stupid stuff that you saw people on the internet doing. Some professionals, just people that do stupid stuff for a long time, I would say, not really professionals. You start doing stupid stuff in a little quantity. I mean, not quantity. Yeah, in quantity as well, but not on a big level. Then you increase the stupid stuff by a little and a little and a little. For example, when I started riding, at the age of 16, I bought a scooter, 125 scooter. I was not allowed by law to buy a big bike because I was too young, and perhaps it's for good, because basically if you're 18 you can already buy some a little bigger bike, like you do the bigger license. I don't know how it works in your country, whatever the law is. So I will recommend you start with a small motorcycle. Just ride it a little, do your ridiculous crashes, your stupid mistakes, and definitely buy a second-hand one. You don't want to buy a new bike and fuck it up for no reason. Your first bike is probably gonna be the one that you destroy the most. So definitely I would say buy a second-hand one. You ride it a little, you learn, okay, then you buy a bigger one, and you learn on the bigger one, then you can buy like 600, and then after only after you feel that you do not have any more power, like you feel that the bike is slow, you can feel that, and you feel that you really need more power, only then I would say you buy like a 1000 cc. From my opinion, like only 1000 cc is like a real bike. Everything less than that, it feels like a toy for me. But to start, it's for sure it's better to do it with a smaller bike. Basically, you can start with a 600 cc. That's not really a big of a deal. It just, you will need a lot of patience, because when you have a big bike, you kind of have the capability to go to do more than your limit. And with smaller bike, even if you really want to go faster, you cannot, because the power is limited. So that's why it's good to have a small bike to start with. You can always just sell it and buy a new one. That's why you should buy a used one, or you will not lose too much money on reselling it. But if you're a really patient person, just buy a 600 and just go easy on it. That's my opinion. Yeah, so that will be for today, and I'm gonna head home right now. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and we're gonna do something like that every weekend. So see you guys in the next one, and thank you for watching.